welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Nice work. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. That was well done. You're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, good job on that one. Congratulations, you've got the... In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your... Well done on that lesson. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards, that's what we're looking for. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well, you've got that one down. And with that, hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then, that's the stuff. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot It's a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? We'll chalk that one up as a success. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And let's see what he can do here today. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the first. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And after a birdie at the last, you take the honour on the hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Going with the 7. That's going to find the water, sadly. This is their 5th shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. That gets the job done. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had. This one heading to the bunker.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And he needs this to save par.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, that's good grit there.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Great drive, this one. That could get all the way onto the surface. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Nine feet to the cup. Well, that'll play.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Well, the putt is going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. This one's for birdie. Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Putting for par. It's tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Nicely done.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 2 under. And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt to move into the top 20. Oh, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And that will take him to 3 under.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently at 3 under for the day. Setting up now on a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Ah, that's a tad unlucky. They could have got out. Bogey putt coming up here. Looking really good, this one. Beautiful shot. Currently a couple under for the round. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? 11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
This is on a great line.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Come on, sit. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 15th. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This is from miles away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, nicely holed. He's in a share of 15th. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Yep, well done. Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Going with the 5-wood. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that signs off on today's round. So after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead, and let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
On a nice line.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 4 under for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
The dreaded shank. That sounds like a form of currency, doesn't it? It's not.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here. Oh, that was pure.
Playing from around 240 yards. Opting for the 5-wood.
Ah, that was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
Playing their 5th shot. That should set up another chance.
And this one is for bogey. Like the look of this one. Yep, well hold for bogey.
Currently at -3 for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the hybrid.
That one's headed right and staying right.
This would be a great up and down.
This putt for par here.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
They found the sand here.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker.
Time now for the 4th shot. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed that one.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Well struck.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Super shot that.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's heading left, I think.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
This would be a great up and down.
Six feet remaining to the cup. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 7 shots behind after that.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 3 under. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask. Four left.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
This is on a stupendous line.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And now 4 under for the tournament.
This hole here is a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
5 shots off the lead.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Corn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
From around 120 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for 14th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Outstanding approach shot. 7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well played, mate.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, absolutely flushed.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
That is hunting for the hole. Well done. And what a way to jump into the top 10. He's currently tied for 9th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Okay, let's get those 2 important things back. Timing and tempo. Second shot here on the 14th.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well played. He's currently tied for 8th.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for 8th place. Oh my God. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Going with the 7. Needs to make a move soon. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
It was on a good line. This is a par putt. And well holed. Let's move on. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Not bad. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
That's definitely left of the green.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this putt for a final score of 64. It's up, and with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
And as this event comes to a close, it'll be a top 10 finish for this player.
Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.